Hi, good evening everybody. In this video, the Sabres fall short tonight. Let's look at it coming up. No complaints. I really liked our passing game. I like our persistent forechecking. I mean, the Sabres played a great game today, and I thought we should have won that game. God, it just slipped out of our fingers, guys. They got a great goalie over there. You know, they do. Hellebuck's a hell of a goalie. I mean, he really is the real deal over there. If they ever get in a deep run somehow this year, Winnipeg, they got the goaltending, you know, so that's right there. Hellebuck in that third period, guys, I thought looked 10 feet tall, honestly. It just felt like we're not going to score again on this guy, you know. Even in the shootout, I was getting surprised we got two. I really was. But, you know, it's one of those things. You got a game, you can bury it, you don't bury it early, especially when we were dominating them early. If we would have closed it out, you know, it sucks. It sucks because, you know, you're not trailing once the whole night and then you lose. And it's like, but the boys looked great. I'm happy with them in this game. God, if we can play like that the rest of the year, no complaints from me at all. Okay, so let's look at the numbers for tonight's game. Brought to you by Rome, the cute little bison. Okay, the Jets on the face-offs, 54%, the Sabres 46%. Expect that to get better next year, guys. I should have mentioned that in my video today, and I've done it again, guys. I'm going to leave them on. They're blurry, but I could see. Jets 0 for 1 in the power play, the Sabres 0 for 2 in the power play. Overall, a clean game. It was a clean game. I was surprised the Jets didn't hit us more. That's a physical team over there, you know. They had 15 hits, we had 14. You know, I was impressed by that because in the first period, they came out hitting more, and then they kind of, you know, the rest of the game kind of slowed down. The Sabres didn't want anything to do with their hitting game because then it would have slowed down our offensive game. I get that. But overall, a good game there still. They had 5 blocks, we had 12. They had 6 giveaways, we had 8. First period, shots on goal, 13-5 Sabres. Second period, 11-9 Jets. Third period, 10-9 Jets. In the overtime, 6-1 Sabres. Total in the game, 37-27 for the Sabres in the game. And really that does, for me, dictate how the game went. We were that much better than them in this game. But, you know, this is a good team. And if you put an opening, they're going to find a way. Let me just check the takeaways. Winnipeg had 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had 8 takeaways. We had 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 takeaways, guys. You know, and we let this slip out of our fingers. God, it's just one of those frustrating games, you know. And I was very happy, guys, I will say. Very happy. There was no emotional letdown by the boys today. There was no emotional letdown. That can happen after a very emotional win. No emotional letdown whatsoever. They came ready. That's credit to Granato because that's a hard thing to get your team right back in the swing of things, like after that emotional win. So, guys, our next game is Friday, Nashville at Buffalo, 7 p.m. And nice to actually be coming and closing towards an 82-game schedule, eh? God. So I don't think there'll be any. Letdown. The guys should be able to walk away from this feeling pretty good about their game today. Except they just didn't get the result, and that happens. That's hockey, guys. That's hockey. That's all that. The only thing that beat us today are just the intangibles of hockey. That's all really that beat us. We didn't go out there and look flat-footed. We didn't go out there. I didn't see Winnipeg sustain hardly any pressure for long spurts in this game. We've cut back on that big time, if you've noticed in games now. We don't let in all this pressure that we used to just stand around and look, you know. They've gotten better. They've watched the tapes of Sabres. They've gotten smarter, and they've done their, you can tell they've done their homework in practice. So the team's looking a lot better, guys, no matter what. It sucks we lost, but I'm glad it's another game. Not my board doesn't have those numbers anymore since that last video. It doesn't have we don't have that, put this way, we can play a game under 500 and still hit our objective this year, you know, like the rest of the way, but I don't want to, of course. I mean, we got, I'll be excited to see the final 2 weeks of the season because our schedule kind of gets a little better and we might have a chance to mess up the Bruins late in the year. I'd like that chance. I hope the Bruins really need to beat us in that game and we beat them. But I'm getting way ahead, so. Hey, I'm good with this loss. I hate to say that, but I am good with what I've seen. I was very happy with their game tonight, and if we can play like that the rest of the year, we're going to win a bunch more games. I'll tell you right now. What I seen today, the passing, God, guys, our passing looked great tonight. Again, our passing looked good. We weren't going to take any of their crap. That's a much bigger team than us. Don't forget too. They're not just more hard hitting; they're bigger, more, and it's a veteran team too. There's a lot of vets on that team. So we can look at a lot of things, a lot of positives we can take. You know, I missed Samuelson, you know. Gotta say, I did. I miss seeing him out there, but it is what it is for now. We'll just, I'm guessing he'll be back next game from what Granato said in his presser earlier. It sounds like it's just a one-game thing. They're going to just keep him out as a cautionary thing. Let's not worry there. That seems to be okay. And, you know, overall, not much complaints, really, except the result. Damn it. The damn result. These stupid shootouts. God. And these overtimes. I wish we'd go back to win, losses, and ties, but that's me being old school. I just wish we would. You know, I hate to see these fake winner points, but I mean, we get some too, right? So can I really complain? No, I can't. But when we're 3-8 in overtimes, right? Wasn't that our record? 3-8 in overtimes? That means 5 points given away to the opposition for free, basically. And not just because we got 3 and if it was even, I'd say, okay, it makes sense, it balances itself. And it kind of does. Our shootout record's a little better, but still, you know, we give the opposition points in the standings with these extra time sessions, you know, but not that Winnipeg's something to worry about. I just hate it. I hate losing. I can't stand it. So, you know, it was frustrating, especially when Anderson, I wanted him to get off a good start in that shootout and stop the first one, you know. And this thing, these players coming in and tap, 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 like, come on, change the rule of that. It's annoying as hell to watch. It is. Even if we did it, it's annoying. No, just go in and take your chance. God. That's twice now that happened to us, eh? I forget who was the other one that did it. It frustrated the hell out of me that time too, you know? It was, I think Washington, right? Was it Washington? I can't remember. I'm too out of it, guys. I'm too tired with these overnighters. So, you know, the boys, they played well. They played well. Winnipeg played, I will say though, the Jets played good enough to win. But that's about it. They got lucky to win too. They know it. I'm sure they came in probably expecting a tough game because, you know, professionals, they kind of have an idea coming into a game how a team's playing. Don't think they didn't know we're 8-3-2 this month coming into this game. They knew. They watched the Heritage game. They knew what we were doing, so they were ready. They brought their A game, but we pretty much brought ours, I thought, too, tonight. It was a good game, guys. It was a good hockey game, and that's the kind of game I like to watch. Just enough hitting, just enough passing, you know. Good goaltending, both sides. It was good goaltending. No dirty plays, no cross-checks, and no cross-check into the boards and slash on the wrists and any of that crap, you know. It was just a really, really good game. It got a little ugly here and there, not much. You know, this was two teams. Even one of the Jets tapped, what do you call it, on the pad there when he covered the corner with his shoulder and made the save. You know, he went up to him and gave him a tap on the pad. You know, I forget which one it was. One of the Jets tapped Anderson, telling him nice, nice, because I thought I had that. So it was okay, good sportsmanship game. I just wish we would have got the end result. That's the frustrating thing for a fan like me. I just, you know, I just wanted them to really win again, you know. But we got to wait till Friday. I'm getting kind of spoiled this month. So we finished the month, guys, 8-3-3. Not a bad month. A lot of good memories. I'm thankful. I'm very grateful for this month, especially when we lost those back-to-back to the Kings. And then who was it that beat us 6-1 right after? It's a bit of a blur. Florida. Yeah, those back-to-back games, it looked like we were going to go like this the rest of the year, and the Sabres from that point on went like this. So, young team, guys. Let's hope these efforts continue, though, okay? I don't want to come out flat-footed now against Nashville. That's a pretty good team this year. that's playing well, and again, they're a playoff team, and you know, we've got to keep our eyes wide open. We got to be ready for more fierce competition coming in next game. So we'll see them. All right, guys, that's it. I'm lights out on this day of videos. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Take it on the chin like a man or like a lady. Take it on the chin, and let's just try and get at Nashville next game. See you then, guys.